Hello everyone. One day a great man said, when you want to eat the sweet yams, you must be ready and willing to kill the seven warriors of the seven mountains of the seven seas. Segumo is my name. I'm the chairperson of Upper Room Self-Help Group and also the founder of Upper Room Self-Help Group. And also I'm the co-founder of an organization called Kingdom Connection Youth Kenya that seeks to reach the young people with the gospel and the mindset of Christ, ready to transform a generation for the generation. Because any moment God raised someone in this generation, He raised him because of this generation. So that's why Kingdom Connection, in partnership with other organizations, does amazing things that are related to impacting youths, high school students, primary school students, and also college and maybe university at large. So this year, we have managed to reach a large number of schools. We have managed to preach to young people all over Kenya. Some are in high school, others are in primary schools, and others are also in colleges and other institutions. And when this year begins, let me say in January, God spoke to me and told me that, Segumo, I want to enlarge your territories, meaning that I want to break the boundaries and make sure that the new boundaries have gave you the capability and the capacity to do what? To win a larger territory. And because of that thing that God told me, I decided to be intentional about it. Because as I was in prayers, God told me one thing, that you need to work on, number one, friendship. Number two, you need to work on relationships, because there is friendship and there is relationships. Number three, God told me one thing, that I want to extend your boundaries. I want to enlarge your territories, meaning that you have to occupy a certain space that you are not there, or it was not meant for you. For example, God told Abraham, I will bless you, but first you have to move from this place to the place that I will show you, meaning that God was enlarging the territories of Abraham. Abraham leaving his former land does not mean that now maybe some people have possessed the land, or some people, or maybe he has sold the land to another person. No, it's still his possession. But God told him that when you go to this land, I will tell you, there's a bigger and a larger portion of blessing that you'll get. So any moment you feel that it's a new season in your life, one thing that you need to work on it, there are things that you need to check on it, or you must start intentionally working about them. Number one is environment. Anytime you feel that this is a new season in my life, you need to change environment. That's number one. Number two, you need to change mindset. Number three, you need to change conversations. And number four, you need to change relationships and friendship. Those are the key things that you need to change any moment you feel that it's in a new season. And when God told me that He wants to extend my boundaries, first, He told me, I got to realize that I need to change the environment. Where I live, I need to vacate. Where I lived, I was staying, I need to shift to another place. What is the reason for shifting to another place? It's because the environment that you are in right now it is a disadvantage to you in some areas. Maybe those people who are around you. For example, let me use an example. As a child born in Kayole is totally different from a child born in Kileleshwa or born in Karen. Reason being is that these two people, their environment is different. The environment of a child born in Kayole does not give him access to opportunities unless it's struggled for him to access the opportunities. But a child born in Kileleshwa or Karen, this person or this child has access to so many opportunities. The environment of this child born in Karen can give him guarantee to speak about 10,000 or 1 million because the environment can give him. but the one in Kayole cannot speak about that amount. So environment is a key detail when the moment you feel that a new season has arisen. And also, you need to check, apart from friendship, I said we have environment, mindset, friendship, and also image. Those are the four things. And I say the environment really matters. So any moment you feel that this is a new season, you have to change. The same way like Abraham changed, Jacob changed, even Joseph himself, it was a mandate, or it was a must for him to change the environment for him to access greatness. So any moment you feel that it's a new season, change the environment you are living. Either you can change the house, you can vacate from the one place where you are living to another place, you can change a county, or you can change even a constituency. It's not a must to change the country, but make sure that you change a location of where you are staying. Number two, change the mindset. The mindset you are having. Maybe your mindset does not give you access to how you see things. Because any moment your mindset is dull or small, there are conversations that you will not have. Remember, I told you first is environment, the second one is mindset, and mindset go hand in hand with conversation. The third one goes with friendship and relationship, and the fourth one goes with image. So we talk about mindset. Mindset is how you perceive things, how you see things. Mindset can determine how far you will go. Mindset can determine how the kind of dream you want to live. Mindset can determine the identity of yourself at this moment and the identity you will be having in days coming. That's why you need to change the mindset on how you see things, how you speak to people, how you hold small and big conversations, because your mindset will give you access to people. Your mindset will give you access to opportunity. So it is a mandate for you to look and see, how am I supposed to position my mindset any moment I meet a great person, any moment I meet a younger person, or any moment I meet someone who is in my age. How am I supposed to position myself on my mind any moment I feel that a new season has come? This is how I used to think, but now I need to think differently with how I have been thinking. You must change your mindset. And when the moment you change your mindset, you will sacrifice small conversations. That is the reason for changing mindset. If the conversation you have been talking or you have been having are of 100 shillings, 200 shillings, 300 shillings, you need to change the mindset on starting having big conversation. Speaks of deals of 1 million. Speak of deals of 600,000. Speaks of deal of 20 million. Have a strategy of business plan. Share a business plan with your friends. A business plan that costs a large amount of money that even your friends will not believe in you. When reading the Bible, in the book of Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 2, the Bible says that, and write down your visions, even when your enemies come and see them, they may run away. That one is a mindset. You cannot write you cannot write a certain vision that an enemy can see and run if your mindset is still small. If you could still hold small conversation, if you still, whatever you are speaking are the ones that you are speaking in the last season of your life. Remember, this is a new season. So mindset really matters. And the third one is friendship and relationship. Any moment you feel that this one is a new season, you have to change the kinds of friends you are having. That is a must. And I'm sorry to tell you this, that some of you have to let those friends go so that you can access new phase or new season of your life. You need to let them go. You need to change the kinds of friends you're having. And any moment you think about friends, there are 4 types of friends that you need to have. Number 1, you need to have friends that will tell you the truth. That one is a mandatory for each and every person who feels that this one is a new season. You need to have a friend that will tell you the truth. Not because he is an enemy to you, but because he is kinda mentoring you, or is kinda giving you an advice. That he will tell you that whatever you are doing is bad and you need to leave it. Because if you don't leave it, this is the end product of it or the end result of it. So it is better you leave it now or it may destroy your life completely. That was a friend that contributes much more to your destiny more than someone who will massage you and tell you that everything is okay. Just keep on doing it. You keep on doing it. No, you need to check and understand that you need to have a kind of friends who will tell you the truth. Number two, you need to have friends who have more faith more than you. People who will pray for you. You are going for an interview. This person will hold you in prayers. Remember when Esther went to the palace to present herself, Mordecai was in his room praying for Esther, interceding for her. He knows very well that Esther is a beautiful girl, but beauty without intimacy with God can make you can miss something. You can also still miss something in the presence of greatness. That's why Mordecai, after teaching Esther how to apply oil on his face for 12 months, he ended up also praying for her as he was presenting herself before the king. So you need to have a friend who will have faith on you. Someone who will pray and intercede for you. You are going for an interview. This man will enter, lock the house, and pray for you. As you go to the interview, may the gates of heaven opens and may you be accepted in that opportunity. So, the first friend is a friend that will tell you the truth. The second friend is a friend that will have faith that is more than you. The third friend is the friend that a friend that in any scale, maybe in whatever you're doing, the career you are doing, this person is greater than you, is ahead of you. That's the best word. This person is ahead of you. For example, if you are doing graphic design, you need to have someone who has experience. If you have 2 years experience in graphic design, you need to have someone who is 5 more experienced in this sector or in this space. Reason being, this is the person that will mentor you. You cannot have the same friends who has experience exactly related to you. Both of you have experience of 2 years. All of you have the experience of 3 years. No, you need to have someone who is much ahead of you, who can tell you the right thing, who can tell you this one is the wrong thing and this one is the right thing. That is a kind of friend you need to have. It's kind of a mentor to you. And the fourth one, I'm trying to remember it, but I'm forgetting about it. But any moment I remember it, I will tell you. The fourth one. I have remembered it. The fourth one is someone who believes in you. You need a friend that believes in you. He knows very well that what you are doing, you have the capability of doing, but he will tell you that keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. One day it will work for you. That is a kind of friend that really contributes much to your destiny. So on friendship, make sure you have those 4 types of friend. Another challenge comes in. The challenge that comes in is not how to access these friends. You can have the capability and the capacity to access these friends. But now the problem comes when now you fail to manage these friends. Management of friendship is much important than accessing new friends. You can access new friends, but managing them becomes tough and difficult for you. So at the end of the day, there is no any positive end result for you having this kind of friends. So you need to understand, how am I supposed to present myself? How am I much valuable to this person? I have a group of people, a team that I'm leading of about 10 people. And it is a must for me to understand how or what is the value that I'm adding to each and every person. Yeah, I'm running a group of people. I'm managing a group of people around 10 people. How am I valuable to these people? What is the value for me to each and every person? Not to the group at large, but to each and every person. What is that thing that will be always clicking on the mind of one of my friends in that team? That what is that thing that any moment he feels that something is not working out in my life, who am I supposed to reach out very fast? Who is the first person I supposed to share to him this issue? That is one of the key aspects that you need to look. Can someone call you in the midst of darkness and you respond? Can someone call you in the midst of happiness and you respond? Can someone decide to speak to you late at night hours and you accept to receive a call from him? No, ask yourself, what is the value I'm giving back to these people? How am I supposed to speak to these people? How am I supposed also to present myself to these people? How am I supposed also to respond to their feedbacks, their questions, and their concerns? So those are the things that will help you manage these kinds of friendship, because any moment you feel it's a new season, friend really matters. Jesus himself understood the power of friendship. That's why in Luke 2:52, the Bible says that, and Jesus grew in stature, favor with man, stature, wisdom, favor with man, and favor with God. Reason for him having favor with man is for social capital. He needed friends. He needed to build a capacity for him to access new friends in this fleshly world. Remember, he was from a spiritual world, and the moment he appeared to this world, he had to access new friends. And that's why he had to build the capacity on managing these friends. He had to build the capacity on how to access these friends, because it's not a must for you to have friends who are just righteous. Sometimes you have to have friends who are also sinners, because in them you will have the capacity to transform them. That's why Jesus said friends who are also sinners. You can see he had a friend who was a prostitute. He had a friend who was a tax collector. He had also some friends who were not born again. They were following him because of the story, because of the power of the powerful public speaking tools, which one of them was parable and storytelling, and they really loved the stories of Jesus, and that's why they followed Jesus. Not because they were born again, but because how Jesus treated them, how Jesus gave them food, how Jesus gave them stories and proverbs. So you can see, it's not a must for you to have only friends who are righteous. You can also have friends who are sinners, because in you will have the capacity to transform them. And the third person you need to, the third thing that you need to check on in when you feel that this one is a new season, it is image. Image really matters. Any moment you feel that this one is a new season, you need to change your image. And when you talk about image, we are talking about how you smell, talking about how you dress, and talking about how the kind of shoes you put on. Those are the three things that matters a lot when you talk about dress code. How you smell, how you wear, the kind of suit, or if you're a girl, the kind of dress you put on, and also the kind of shoes you're putting on. You can imagine a bottle of water in a shop, it is 20 bob. A bottle of water in a supermarket is 50 bob. And a bottle of water in airport, it is 100 shillings. What has changed? Because it is the same package, same product, but different prices. What has changed? Package. Package really matters. You can be a poor man, but always make sure that when you feel that this one is a new season, make sure you change your dress code. Don't just have jeans. Sometimes also change and buy suits. Don't have only suits. Sometimes change and dress and have jeans. Sometimes you have there an environment that will enter. They will not depend for you to wear suits. There are an environment that will enter. They will not demand for you to wear jeans. You have to put on suits. So you cannot be a young person and you dress just like a young person. Even if you are a young person, make sure you dress like an older person or an elder person or an adult. Sorry for that. You can be a younger person, but you dress like an adult, meaning that in everything you do, package really matters a lot. So any moment you feel that this one is a new season, number 3 of things that you need to check on. Number 1, it is environment. Number 2, it is friendship. Number 3, mindset. And number 4, image. When you check on those 3 things, on those 4 things, I assure you, you will access the new season and you will understand the purpose and the intent of God in that new season. Remember, all these things, we are doing them intentionally, not because we love them, but because we know that these ones are the things that will make us understanding in this new season. So, for more of this, make sure you like the video, subscribe, and share to many people. Thank you. Bye-bye.